Make sure everything comes up right and it's all clean and good. "60 FPS. Very nice. Right. No drop frames yet. Everything else should be alright. We're sounding good. We're looking okay. You seem a little further to the side than normal, though.
I don't know this.
Did I get knocked?
Yeah, I think it did a little bit.
Okay. There you are.
There I am.
Here I go again on my own. We don't need the booker. We don't need the booker.
Booker, I don't even know her.
Don't need the charts. What was that?
What was what?
That. No, don't even see anything. Okay. That's dead. Sky, birth, water. Okay, good. Whew. Probably gonna change the background when I do it at my house.
Just to make it different.
just to have different. Here I am in the bunker.
This is what happens when I'm left to run the show.
I've changed it to the bunker. I'm gonna put a cement wall in the background.
Why don't we do a cement wall here?
Oh, we could. We
Just
could.
for
I just
giggle's
didn't
sake.
find any yet, but I mean, we could.
You haven't looked either.
I didn't look for a cement
Well,
wall.
there you go.
I kind of like the wood paneling, honestly.
I do, but not
That's-
for nothing. That's what Ron and them do. And I feel as if we copy enough people.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I mean,
It can't hurt to look.
it's true. It's true.
Oh, by the way, we're scheduled to go on in 3 minutes. The video.
That's video side. It's not our full setup. Cement wall. There we go. You know what? That's fine. Here, I'll just transition over.
Did
to
you
there,
see the
so-
one that? Did you see the setup that Ron had on? You didn't look at it today, did you? Because he did docking.
Oh, I saw Dockin.
Brad's thing
Yeah, I saw
with
the
the thing in the middle right there.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
not,
that
that
was
was sweet,
that
wasn't it?
was slick right
That
there.
was slick stuff.
No, that doesn't look right.
Well, I mean, it's not. You can barely see it. Just images.
Yeah, no, I know. No, but that like they're stucco. I thought it's supposed to be a brick wall, not.
I said cement.
Oh,
I meant like bunker.
oh, you want you want to look like the outshoots of the Bat Cave.
Right. Just like the cement wall siding. Here you go. Or how about that? Maybe that?
Oh, Rite Aid and Albertsons have mutually agreed to call off their planned merger in the face of investor
Aw.
opposition.
Goodbye, Rite Aid.
Which is funny because they just opened up that one on Capitol.
I mean, they'll still be there. I mean, it's Rite Aid. It's not like it's going away.
Oh, I don't know. He probably will.
Well, you might be right on that one, too. I don't know. I don't really know offhand. Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, there it is.
What's that?
Soundboard.
Soundboard. Ooh.
Because I'm going to make this sucker work. No, I'm going to fiddle.
I got you. You fiddle fart.
I'm going to fiddle fart.
You fiddle fart. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I just, I can't do it at the very last minute. That's I can do a lot of things at last minute. That one's not so much.
See, there has to be a way to make it play.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you make it play?
That's the thing, right? How do you make it play?
Ah.
Ooh.
I figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
You tap the, check it out. You tap the,
I did that last time. It wasn't resetting, so
maybe that's what it need.
it wasn't resetting even though when I asked it to reset, it wouldn't reset. Really? Oh man, come on, dude. I got a bunch of likes and stuff already. That's nice. That's nice.
It's going to be a big night tonight.
I think so.
Too bad we don't have any.
Gonna be a big day, Tater.
Too bad we don't have a big announcement or nothing.
Well, I mean, I have a big announcement. You're going away. Hey, kill it.
No, just saying. It's all working now.
Oh, good. All right, so we're going live in 3, 2. Hey there, Facebook peeps.
Hi.
Look at you guys all in there.
Look at you.
Look at y'all.
Oh, ain't nobody there yet.
You don't know that? There's some people.
Turn us down! Turn us down!
I gotta click over first.
You're not turning us down fast enough.
What are you talking about? You won't even hear it because I've got the sound off right now. Owned. Sup, guys? Look at you.
Holla.
Oh, y'all peoples.
Wow, that's dumb.
Oh, that's weird.
You're weird.
Check this out. That's really awkward. I should be able to see all of our stuff right there.
That is weird.
That is weird, yeah?
Close her down, try again. Or go through a different window. See that? It's
yeah,
not
that's
resetting like it's supposed to. Oh, I know why. Never mind.
You guys are watching a little bit of the back end.
God.
We're setting up. I know. It's just,
Setting
it's
up.
the weird thing. It's like we got 2 minutes until the until we hit the mark for Mojo and all of that. So, whoops. I
Yes, by the way, go to doaeshow.com.
almost didn't do those.
Check us out. Oh, I'm messing stuff up.
No, I said I almost
Oh,
didn't do
okay.
those. Almost.
Check us out. Pick up a t-shirt. Get some yoga pants.
Got some new stuff coming in. Got some more stuff coming down the pipe. You know,
Yeah, good times, good times.
great oldies. Hey,
What-
Erica.
What was the, that's gonna,
That bothers the mess out of me. I can't see any of it, so whatever. I'm just gonna go down through here. Hopefully, I'll be able to see everybody's posts as it hits. Maybe I'll go through this way. Maybe
Well,
this will work.
I was gonna say, go that way and do it, because do-do-ba-do-boo-boo-boo. Click for more.
It's not letting me see any of it.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness.
What have you done?
What have you done?
You have broken it.
Don't like these.
Jesus, you've broken the
alright.
computers.
That's alright.
Hobbitses.
Hey, Erica. How's it going?
Stupid Hobbitses.
Stupid hobbitses.
Stupid Hobbitses.
Yeah, stupid hobbitses.
Yeah, stupid hobbitses. Yeah,
I get it, alright.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever. It's clever.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor. If it makes you feel any better, it's not coming up on mine either.
Oh, wow. That must be a weird thing. Well, Brad, we can look at the live chat on the YouTubes. We just don't very often because, well, we're usually looking at the Facebook feed. And we have currently 0 people watching on the YouTube. So, bang.
Live video interrupted.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness. It's
So
a Wednesday
much.
night.
It is a Wednesday night.
so bad.
Oh, gosh.
It's so bad. And it's
Oh,
this thing
man.
is,
Everything's a little off. We're off by a few seconds.
you're in trouble.
I am in trouble. Ron's going to kill me.
Ron is so going to kill you. You're going to have to find a way to cut it down.
I don't know how I'm going to do that. Like, honestly, I really don't.
Oh. I do. Right. Well,
No, it's not going to work. Anyway, it's all right. We'll make it work.
no, I know how you do it. I'll tell you afterwards. Anyway, Defenders of American Exceptionalism, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it. Oh, so much to get into, so much going on. But before we get started, go to doaeshow.com for everything that is Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Articles, archives of past shows.
Yeah.
Check out the office. Daggone it. The shop.
Shop?
Shop at the shop.
There's a shop?
We do have a shop. It's a nice shop.
Mm-hmm.
We literally have everything you could possibly think of and more stuff coming. I mean, we have tote bags. We've got cell phone covers.
Yeah, all
you
those
name
things.
it. It's there. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed. Winter's coming. We got sweatshirts.
Yes, we do have sweatshirts.
They're nice sweatshirts.
Got sweaters, and we got more things on the way. Couple of items we need to get to before we go on. Dylan's going to be away for a week.
No, we could have waited on that.
No.
You're just too excited.
We're going to forget, and because of everything else going on, we've already had a bad start. Let's get this right.
Fine.
Dylan's going away for a week, and by that I mean Dylan will be gone from this Saturday until next Saturday, which means he won't be here for 3 shows.
Yes, as in I will be back in not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after.
Yes,
is when I'll be back.
Exactly.
And
so
Steven is so tore up about it, as you can clearly tell.
I am terribly mortified.
He is so sad. He is so upset.
I am so upset that I've screwed up our time frame for tonight. So, here's the thing.
The upside to it, though.
The good side to this is, in lieu of Dylan being here, I will have a good, great, wonderful lineup of guests.
Really? Are you Trump now? It's
Great.
going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Huge.
It's going to be wonderful. You're going to love it. It's going to be a beautiful wall.
It's the bestest.
The best wall ever. We're going to start out with, on Saturday night, we're going to have Alfonso Rachel.
Woohoo.
I know,
nice.
Right? We're going to then hit up Wednesday with some Riaz Patel.
Yes, and these guys are going to be filling in as my spot. So the
It's
entire
gonna be the
show,
full show
for the whole hour, Alfonso Rachel will be a Saturday, Riaz Patel will be Wednesday.
And then we'll have our very own wonderful Irishman,
Jonathan Dunn.
Jonathan Dunn will be joining us the 18th. So we've got the 11th, the 15th, and the 18th. Alfonso Rachel, Riaz Patel, Jonathan Dunn.
Yay! And then I come back, and then that's when
everything goes to crap again.
That's what I was going to say. That's when everyone disappears and be like, oh, we see what we want to see. We'll go back later.
Yes, I know, Brad. I'm excited about Zoe as well. I am excited. Anyway, that's all I needed to get to. I just wanted to make sure that we got to it, because woo.
What do you mean gonna talk smack?
I don't know.
He already is.
Woo, talking smack is all there. That's always there.
So, anywho.
Have you guys not heard the commercials on Mojo?
I was going to say. It doesn't. It starts there and it continues. All right, so we've got a lot to get into. We're going back to Portland. I feel like that's a country song.
Going back to Portland.
Where if you're conservative, you're going to
die.
Beat up at least.
Or if you're an ICE agent, you're going to get surrounded. Your entire building's going to be surrounded.
Hey, this is Antifa.
Do you like raiding?
I do.
Do you like busting people's windows?
I do too.
Well, if you like raiding and busting people's windows, we're going to be out surrounding the entire building for the ICE agencies in Portland, Oregon.
So bad. It is so bad. And we touched on this Saturday. The thing about this one that really kind of goes a little is one that they're continuing to do this. This is continuing on. Portland is becoming a war zone. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned.
In what way?
Oh, well, the whole trying to stop ICE agents from doing their job.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, like we mentioned last week, that they are targeting ICE workers and police are ignoring help calls for help from the ICE agents.
Oh, you're talking about that.
This time, though, this is directly coming from the mayor.
Yeah.
So this is not just, the cops or whatever, just, oh, whoops, I forgot to answer your call. I am so sorry. Now this is coming from the higher up saying, thou shalt not go.
You shall not pass.
Yes.
Stay here and have some donuts now.
Protesters have marched with signs calling ICE employees Nazis and accusing them of running a, quote, concentration camp.
A concentration camp?
And being part of the Gestapo. Which is funny because these people are using all of these words and
I don't think it means what you think it means.
Yeah. They were even sharing ICE employees' names and private information online, encouraging people to harass them and their families.
Oh, wow.
This is not good.
That's not good.
I don't. I'm gonna hold on to that one for a minute. Portland police ignored pleas for help. Eventually, ICE workers were evacuated by federal police, but the occupiers remain, continuing their threatening campaign not just against ICE but also local business owners, police, and several of the area's residents.
Oof.
Yeah. So why did the city allow this? Why did the law enforcement ignore calls for help? According to the Wall Street Journal, Democratic Mayor Ted Wheeler, who doubles as police commissioner.
Wait. What?
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that? He apparently is moonlighting as a police commissioner. Stated on Twitter, quote, "I want to be very clear. I do not want the Portland police to be engaged or sucked into a conflict, particularly with a federal agency that I believe is on the wrong track," end quote. Isn't that just magical?
Wait a second.
Yeah, I feel like something wrong there with that little...
Say that one more time. I'm just...
You just... Quote, "I want to be very clear. I do not want the Portland police to be engaged or sucked into a conflict, particularly from a federal agency that I believe is on the wrong track," end quote.
Oh, really? Well.
You're looking at me with that tone of voice, and I feel as if there's something about to come flowing from your mouth, and yet...
I'm just...
Isn't that special?
Isn't that special?
I don't know what's...
The funny part that I keep coming back to is he doubles as the police commissioner. I mean...
I can't deal with that. That's bothering me to no end. I don't...
This is Portland. I could understand if it was a small itty bitty 1-horse, 500 town, population town.
Gonna be in 1-horse town.
Exactly.
You and me in 1-horse town.
And the horse just moved away. Oh, are you kidding me? So, and he believes that the federal agency is on the wrong track. You know what? Again, as we say this every time, the federal agency is following orders.
Time.
Uh-oh.
Going back to Portland is an actual song. Thank you, Lance.
I knew
He has it on the YouTubes. Because he's awesome.
Our undying gratitude. That's about it.
Yes. Incredible amounts of our undying gratitude.
Yeah, that's about as far as it goes.
Uh-huh.
Well, continuing in with the Portland theme, because God knows once they get into the media, they don't want to get out.
No, they don't. They sure don't.
Violence broke out in the streets of Portland, Oregon on Sunday when Antifa protesters interrupted a Patriot Prayer rally, triggering multiple fights and several arrests.
Patriot Prayer rally.
Yeah, see, Patriot Prayer.
Wait a second.
Yeah, sounds familiar, doesn't
They
it?
sound really familiar.
Kind of familiar. Well, they're considered a far-right group, and this is all Wikipedia because the Facebook page was actually no help whatsoever.
But are they far right?
I don't know. It's a possibility. The group has organized pro-Trump rallies and other protests in predominantly liberal areas. So basically, they're just bomb throwers. They enjoy the fact of trying to start stuff.
So they're like dropping bombs.
I feel like this is going to go so bad.
Anyway, continue.
They're similar. They're along the same vein as the who is it? Oath Keepers, and yes. The difference is, at least in this particular situation, is the leader of Patriot Prayer is Joe Gibson, who was running for Senate.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I am very happy that he was coming to the Senate.
No, wait. That was a little efforted there, I think. That didn't quite sound as...
I mean...
That sound genuine. I don't know.
All voices should be heard.
Wow.
No. But really, though.
Come on. He said, no, seriously. Yeah, I tried going to their Facebook, and it's like all it says is on their stories, the Patriot Prayer is about using the power of love and prayer to fight the corruption both in the government and citizen levels that seek through division and deception.
You don't say.
I do say. Anyway, we're going to finish up with these guys on the other side. Sorry. Complete tangent there. Don't go anywhere. Defenders of America Exceptionalism. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
As a small business owner, there's one word that you absolutely dread: payroll. For small businesses, it's a big burden. You may think you're saving time and money doing it yourself. But come on, are you? Timesheets, processing checks. calculating taxes, a total waste of your time. Paychex simplifies payroll processing, saving you time and money. Submit your payroll online, fax it in, or call your dedicated Paychex payroll specialist. And you're done. Learn more at trypaychex.com. Come on, do the math. The IRS dishes out 8 million penalties a year. Make one mistake, and you're on the hook. On average, you're losing nearly one business day every month doing payroll. That's time and money you'll never get back, unless you get Paychex. More than 500,000 small businesses already do. Call 877-750-5371. Trade payroll pressure for peace of mind. Call now, 877-750-5371. That's 877-750-5371.
So you're looking for a job, right?
Wait, no, should I be? I mean, I always keep my options open, but should I?
We'll talk about that after this gets on. But if you happen to be looking for a job, one of the most important things you will need is an updated and current resume.
Are you trying to tell me something here?
Nicole's Resume Renewal Service is where you should go take your resume to the next level.
I really don't understand. Have you seen what happens when you try to go it alone?
Go to facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service to get your resume in top shape. And don't forget to use the promo code Defenders for $10 off any resume package.
Is this because we aren't going daily right now?
That's facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service. That's facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service with the promo code Defenders for $10 off.
Is this really for me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, seriously. Is this for me?
Nah, it's water under the bridge. Hey, this is Dylan and Steven from Defenders of American Exceptionalism, here to give you the facts about hydration.
Thirst pains are real. Chronic joint pains, headaches, and ulcers can often spell dehydration. Water's needed to carry acidic waste away from the cells, and when we're dehydrated, these wastes don't get carried away, leading our nerves to interpret it as pain.
If you're tired, it may be dehydration. One study found that a mere drop in water levels in the body can cause a 25 to 30% loss in energy. Even a 3% drop can cause fuzzy thinking, brain fog, and a slower metabolism.
How do you remedy this? Some people may ask.
Earthwater. Go to earthwater.com/DOAE show to get yours now.
These bottles are packed with 70 plus trace minerals, 9.5 pH balance, no carbs, sugars, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, chemicals, or calories.
It's organic, gluten-free, and vegan as well because it's, well, water.
And with its high active carbon and molecular oxygen levels and antioxidants, it will hydrate you the way to a better life.
That's earthwater.com/DOAE show to get your bottles today.
earthwater.com/DOAE show.
Welcome back, everybody. Defenders of American Exceptionalism, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Many things you could be doing, and yet you're hanging out here. God bless you.
We love you for that.
We do love you for that, because
man,
somebody believes in it. Anyway.
Somebody likes me somewhere.
You like me. You really like me. So anyway, we were talking about the
Portland riots.
The whole Antifa taking on this Patriot Prayer group, which, as we made a mention a second ago, very similar to Oath Keepers.
Yes.
In that they I'm going to have to stop and pause this a little bit. They mean well, but this is the thing that is starting to bother me, and something that we feel needs to be kind of brought to kind of an attention that you really need to kind of look at
one thing
them before.
Do they actually mean well, or do they mean well for themselves?
Well, let's just say the leader of this thing apparently had ran or has recently ran for Senate. And I don't have a. I actually do have a pic here.
I don't worry about it. Just keep going with the story.
I got this, but you look. See, that's the guy who ran for Senate.
Oh,
does he? I mean, I don't understand how he would have lost.
I have no idea. I mean, he just looks like a random guy on the street.
He does. Weird. Anyway, the thing about it is that I wanted to talk about when it comes to Patriot Prayer, because like I said, it goes back to their, and Oath Keepers is the same way.
Well, similar.
It's very well, yeah, similar. But going back to their story, this is the only thing that's on their Facebook. The rest is nothing but videos and whatnot of them, roughing it up with Antifa, which is, again, a slight bit of irony when you hear this. Our story, Patriot Prayer, is about using the power of love and prayer to fight the corruption both in government and citizen levels that seek to gain power through division and deception. Okay, that's all it says.
Okay.
But they're using the power of love and prayer to fight the corruption in government on the citizen level.
Love and prayer.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
there kind of is this little situation where if you go, and again, this is Wikipedia,
Uh-huh.
so
It's wiki.
take it for
Take it for what it is. I mean,
Take
they're
a grain of
yeah,
salt.
They're all there.
The group has organized pro-Trump rallies and other protests in predominantly liberal areas.
So wait.
Mm-hmm.
Love and prayer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Explain it.
Okay. They do this in which point in these liberal areas are often met with large numbers of counter-protesters.
So what they do is they go and they pray with them, and
well-
and they tell them, you know, we love you, God loves you, and we're going to pray for you, and we're going to try to explain to you the privileges and the rights that you have and why we're out here. They do that, right? That's what they do. That's what what they
Kinda.
say they're going to do.
Close.
Okay.
They're kind of there. Reading further on, the San Jose Mercury News describes Patriot Prayer as a right-wing group whose
Right.
events,
Right wing?
right-wing,
Okay.
who have attracted white supremacists
Okay.
and ended up in violent confrontations among demonstrators on both sides.
You do understand that white supremacists really are not conservative.
Yes. I'm aware of that.
They
but
can't
again,
be because they're white supremacists.
it's National Socialism, folks. It's
Nazi-
learn your history. Anyway,
Nazis can't be on the right. They
No,
can
they-
be on the right of the European setup, but they can't be on the right of American politics. There's a big difference.
it depends on what glass you're looking through, for sure.
Yeah, if you're going European, then it's both on the left-hand side, and this is just one sort of authoritarian for another. That's all it is.
Exactly. Well, but again, go back to what it said. They're using the power of prayer
Mm-hmm.
and love to combat these things, and yet they end up in violent confrontations with demonstrators on both sides.
Wait.
So I don't know, and I've heard the whole, don't take a knife to a gunfight, but I'm pretty sure they're not standing there going, "Jesus loves you," as they're beaten repeatedly with chains and black locks.
But are they beating back?
Well, it does say violent confrontations. It usually
Usually means that they're fighting too.
Yeah, it does kind of mean both. Let's see. Joey Gibson is, again, the guy who leads this thing, describes himself as a conservative libertarian.
Wait, what?
I don't think it means what you think it means.
I really don't think it means what you think it means.
According to the BBC, Patriot Prayer has been connected with the alt-right as well as other far-right groups.
If they are actually connected with the alt-right, that means we don't want them. And by the way, alt-right means left.
Yeah.
Just so you know, so we're clear. Alt-right, the alternate to the right, is left.
Yeah.
So they're just a different type of lefty.
Yeah, just a bad
Just
lefty.
a really bad lefty.
Just think of it as a circle. Anyway, Gibson denies this, saying that the group is neither white nationalist nor alt-right, and that they support freedom, love, and peace as they, or end up in violent confrontations.
Okay, so once again, if you are not the person who is going out there trying to become violent, and it just so happens that a bunch of violent protesters come to your rally and start beating the mess out of you and you defend yourself,
That's different.
that's different.
Yes. But how about when you intentionally go to those places just to get a rise out of people?
If you're going just to get a rise out of people, that's bad.
That's called
But
being...
if you're going,
Yeah.
oh hey, from Morocco, nice.
Oh, well, thank you. But yeah, no, yeah.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Wow. Jingle
There's a
keys.
person from Morocco watching us. That's cool.
But yes, if you're going there intentionally just to irritate people, just to start something, that's just called being a douche.
Right, but at the same point in time, if you're going there to actually talk about and dispute real things that actually matter, things that have a point to talk about, and not just riling up the spirits of others, then you're fine.
I agree. However, let's be let's.
Is this really what they're doing?
Well, I'm going to say no, And just based off the fact that, one, they're intentionally going to places like the middle of downtown Portland, Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing exactly what's going to happen.
I mean, we know
You're not trying. You're doing this intentionally at this point. You're not trying to fix anything. You're trying to just display. Oh well, we have a stronger power. We're better than you, so you better leave us alone. That's all it is. You're not winning over anybody. You're actually solidifying them in their spot. You're getting them to dig their heels in deeper.
Exactly. And yeah, Erica hit it right on the spot. It's called inciting a riot.
There you go. Thank you. Exactly.
That's exactly what it is. And that's the problem. You are going there to incite a riot. You are going there to initiate some sort of battle, some sort of physical altercation, and you know that's going to happen. You want to know how I know they know it's going to happen?
How do you know it's going to happen?
Because they were packing.
Well, that, again, was just them being a douche. Because that comes back to the whole, well, we believe in the Constitution and we're going to, our Second Amendment rights, we're going to carry guns even though we know it's going to bug you.
I gotcha. That's fine. I get it. But you are going to intentionally fire up somebody, an entire group of people, and you're taking your guns with you. That's probably not smart.
Well, it definitely shows a lack of respect. And you can't expect to get respect from somebody that you're not giving respect to.
Exactly.
Just going to throw that out there. Again, though, that this is the reason why we're kind of digging into these guys a little bit and stuff like we want to talk about next is real fast is the Oath Keepers. Just because they claim to be for the First Amendment or Second Amendment, or they claim to be on the right, or they claim to be conservative, whatever, you have to be careful of who these people are.
Right.
Because not all of them are quite on the up and up, or at least as appears to be. Like with Oath Keepers.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
The founder of the Oath Keepers, by the way, what is it? Recently had a divorce, major divorce with his wife. And by the way, that's not technically a bad thing. But the reason for the divorce was the bad thing.
Yeah, he was kind of, I believe, if I remember correctly, it was...
violent assault?
Yeah, it was assault.
On his wife? For many, many years.
He kind of beat her.
Behind closed doors.
Yeah.
They had multiple kids together.
Yeah, he's... And again, that doesn't necessarily... I mean, every individual has, is responsible for their own individual actions.
Yeah.
Just because he is a wife beater doesn't necessarily translate into...
The entire group is bad.
The group. But this group, the Oath Keepers, are just like the Prayer Patriots or Patriot Prayer guys. They're just trying to start stuff up. They're just trying to gin it up. Guys, don't go anywhere. There's so much more to get into. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. We create professional materials representing your idea and submit it to companies who are looking for new ideas. We have more than 9,000 companies who have agreed to review ideas in confidence. If a company shows interest in manufacturing your invention, we can negotiate on your behalf. We have helped over 10,000 clients receive patents. We also offer services including 3D modeling and animation demonstrating your idea, prototyping services, and we use state-of-the-art technology to show InventHelp client ideas to additional companies. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp.
Call us for free information at 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158. Again, 1-800-352-4158.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 17ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.17ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 17ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing the easy way.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. We create professional materials representing your idea and submit it to companies who are looking for new ideas. We have more than 9,000 companies who have agreed to review ideas in confidence. If a company shows interest in manufacturing your invention, we can negotiate on your behalf. We have helped over 10,000 clients receive patents. We also offer services including 3D modeling and animation demonstrating your idea, prototyping services, and we use state-of-the-art technology to show InventHelp client ideas to additional companies. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp.
Call us for free information at 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158. Again, 1-800-352-4158.
Welcome back, everybody. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. So many more things you could be doing.
But you're here with us.
God bless you. Go to DOAShow.com for everything that is Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Archives and articles and
Everything else
the
that you need.
Shop. Yes. Good stuff there. Check it out. It'll be
Yes.
fun. Also, as in case you missed it, the first part, I will not be here for the next 3 weeks.
That's right.
Instead, we've got a line of awesome guests that are coming in. Alfonso Rachel will be next Saturday.
This Saturday.
That's what I said. Next Saturday.
This Saturday.
Riaz Patel will be next Wednesday. So a week from tonight, Riaz Patel will be guest hosting with Steven for the entire show.
That'll be a wonderful conversation.
It will be good. So will Alfonso Rachel as well.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah.
And then next Saturday will be the one and only Jonathan Dunn.
Yes.
So for the whole hour. And then I will be back in the chair, ruining things as I do, the Wednesday after.
Oh, no, so today is definitely all my fault. I'm going to take the blame for today.
Well, only part of it, because I started it. I rolled the snowball. I built it into a little pack, and I set it on the hill and pushed it, and it just kind of, and you chased after it after that.
Yeah, well, I had to.
Yeah, I know. This is my fault. I got it. Anyway, cool.
Speaking of other things that are your fault, you know the Earth is a hot house?
A what?
A hot house.
A hot house.
Hot house. You remember back in the old days where it was like, oh, you know, the greenhouse effect and blah, blah, blah from the CO2?
Mm-hmm.
This from BBC News. Climate change, Hothouse Earth. Risks even if CO2 emissions are slashed.
So basically what you're saying is there's nothing we can do.
No.
Or even if we cut the CO2, which...
I'm not saying it. BBC is saying it. And out of all the news agencies just pulled out... Sorry. The BBC was number one as far as... most trusted. Anyway, but here's the thing. So, all right. Point of contact. Want to let you know. There is no such thing as global warming.
Wait a minute, but there's consensus. It's
that there is no such thing.
There's consensus
as global warming. There is never going to be a hot Earth, a hothouse Earth, and there's also no such thing as global cooling. There is never going to be a frozen tundra of Earth unless extenuating circumstances. And by that I mean a giant meteor crash, every volcano in the world erupts all at once and the ash cloud blocks out the sun. Extenuating circumstances?
You mean acts of God, basically.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Those things that we can't stop and we can't do anything with.
Hold on. Stop. I'm not even going to let you finish that. You realize that everything that they talk about is stuff we can't stop or control anyway.
Yes.
Okay, just as long as we're clear. Go ahead.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So all of those things, everything that we do not have control over.
Which is everything.
We don't have control over.
Yeah,
we can't fix it.
You don't have control over anything.
Us. Guess what? We are working on a solar cycle because we live in a solar system.
Now, there you go, using that logic again.
We're in a solar system.
Damn you and your
Our
common
Earth
sense.
revolves around the sun in an elliptical orbit. Not a circle. It's an ellipsis.
That means it looks like an egg.
It's an oval. All right? And guess what? Because of that, because of how we rotate around the sun, we have a cycle, and we actually expand out, and then we come closer together, and then we expand out, and it's like a 20-year cycle. We're like an accordion, and we do this back and forth. And guess what? We're actually on the downward side, where it's going to get colder again. And I promise you, in 5 years, it'll be, we're all going to freeze to death.
What is this, 70 degrees in October?
I told my wife this. It's like, look, we're going to be 40 in 10 years. And at the time we hit like 41, 42, we're going to be hearing the conversation change to global cooling again.
Yeah.
And when we do, we can laugh.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be able to laugh really hard.
It's just, it always, when you start getting talks about global,
anything,
any global climate change thing.
It's a climate catastrophe.
It is. It's like, one, it's always the end of the world. Always.
As
Every
we know
single
it.
time, it is always the end of the world.
As we know it.
Yeah. See what you did there. But the things that always kill me is you read these things, and like this on here, part of the article, we got currently global temperatures have risen about 1 degree above pre-industrial levels.
Oh, really?
Okay.
1 degree above pre-industrial levels. So you mean over the past, what, pre-industrial, that was 300,
Hold on.
300
And
years?
they're rising about 0.17 Celsius per decade. Okay.
That's a lie.
I'm reading.
That is an epic lie.
Yeah, well, even so. Even if that's the case, 0.07.
Yeah?
That... You realize that no human can feel the difference in a 2 degree change.
Yeah, I know.
So how the hell are you going to notice a 0.17? In centigrade, no less. I mean, shut up. Shut up.
Well, centigrade is very different. I mean, 30 degrees centigrade is like 90 degrees.
Yeah. Or, no, it's Celsius.
Celsius.
The big C?
Celsius, yeah.
Yeah,
Celsius.
Yeah.
So if you do
Not centigrade.
Yeah, Celsius, not centigrade. But if you do Celsius, like
I apologize.
42 degrees Celsius is like 107.
Yeah, so that's...
It's crazy stuff.
Yeah, and damn Europeans.
Why are you so weird, Europeans?
You and your meters and whatnot, you retards. Anyway, are the current heat waves in the UK and Europe evidence of Hothouse Earth?
No.
Who comes up with this stuff? Who decides that this is the lingo that they're going to use? We're going to add
Hothouse Earth. Well, see, they had the greenhouse
I know
thing,
Mhm.
and
Which-
that was
it makes sense though, but like, who the hell comes up with the lexicon for this?
British.
I guess.
The British, they have nothing else to do, you know. They've really done nothing. They're like, we used to be the empire of the world. No, we just come up with weird sayings and slogans for global warming.
Look, you were the empire of the whole world back
The
when
sun never set on the English empire.
until it did.
Until the sun set on the
until
English
the-
empire.
Bless their little hearts. Anyway,
I'm not sorry.
they argue that they may be evidence that the Earth is more sensitive to warming than previously thought. Look, no, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
The Earth has been around for a long time.
And if you believe that the Earth has been around for as long as you think it has, then it's going to stay around for
Yeah.
a much longer time.
I was going to say that. Look, whether and this is not a discussion of whether you believe in creationism or whether you believe in
Not even
evolution.
gonna go there.
But let's just play the game. Let's say that evolution is real. Let's say that the Earth has been around for billions of years.
Okay.
Humanity has only been on the planet then based off of that for what? 100,000 million?
Not even.
I don't even know.
Not even.
Not even. Okay. Tens of thousands.
No, not even. 10,000 years.
That's why I said tens of thousands. Okay, so 10,000 years. So 10,000 years as opposed to what? A billion years.
Yeah. And apparently in those 10,000 years, we have completely destroyed the Earth.
There's no way. There is absolutely no way. I mean, we're talking about, to this day, they're still, when they test nuclear weapons, they're testing them inside the ground, inside the crust of the Earth.
Right. Because they don't want to expose everybody to the radiation, thankfully.
And nothing has happened.
I'm happy about them
I
not
am
exposing us to the
too, but
radiation.
you get my point, though. Is
Right.
It's not hurting us.
You know what?
It's going to take more than what we do.
I got this. You know what?
What's that?
This is it.
You got the answers for me?
Yes.
Okay.
I now understand why dreamers came to America.
It's a hell of a leap to go from Hothouse Earth.
It's really hot in South America.
Oh, so they're coming north of the
They're
equator
coming
maybe to
north
cool
of
it down?
They're trying to cool off, but then they stop in like Texas and Arizona for
Wait a
some
minute.
reason.
I was going to say they stop in,
They stop in Texas and Arizona,
which
so I
is
don't
115 degrees today.
I really don't understand why. Guys, why don't you just move a little bit further north and you'll be in the cold areas. Cold area zones. I mean, it's not that much further.
No, I think they
It's
don't.
not that much further.
They don't keep going. They do stop there at that border.
All right, but you know what? DACA may be fully restored in August.
Oh, good. See, this is what I know. This is going to suck. I'm going to come back from my vacation, and this is going to be.
This is going to be here because a federal judge ruled that Trump's push was illegal.
Oh, of course it was.
Because his executive order to cancel another executive order is illegal.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
His executive order to end another executive's executive order is illegal. Apparently,
How's that possible?
I don't know. Because the law isn't actually a law. It's an executive order from a previous president, and it's not actually pushed into law because nobody voted it in.
Yeah, because it wasn't put before Congress and the House.
It was never put before Congress, so technically DACA isn't even law.
So then what are we arguing about?
Apparently that Trump is a racist.
Wait a minute. He's a racist.
Yes.
Because he wrote...
Because Obama wrote a law.
Hold on, no, hold on. I was say he's a racist because he wrote an executive order canceling the executive order of the previous president.
Yes, that
actually wasn't even technically a law in the first place, which means he shouldn't have done in the
Yes, you've got it.
Nailed it. Wow.
So we have that to look forward to.
Yeah, so this is from the Blaze. The Judge Bates, John Bates, the U.S. District Judge, ruled in April that the administration had to process renewal applications for people already in the DACA program.
Oh, really? So here's the thing. So basically by August 23rd, they're going to start trying to push restarting DACA. And it's one thing after another. So I don't understand why, really, other than the fact that it's just Democrats helping Democrats to get more voters. Even though in California you can be illegal and vote.
Yeah, I want to say, is it New York? Is it New York? I heard there was
all of this is coming out of New York or California.
Well, I was gonna say, but one of the New England states, and it might be Connecticut. I can't remember, but one of the New England states is doing the same thing.
Are they really?
Yes.
It's not New York. I know that much.
It's nothing new. These, progressives.
There's nothing new under the sun.
No, there isn't. And when you start having people like the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez coming. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Was I supposed to do something there?
Yeah, there we go.
I'm sorry.
When you have people like her coming out and winning in that, in New England in that area, can't be surprised. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Can't be surprised. Guys, one more segment coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Defenders of American Exceptionalism.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-421-5198 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 800-421-5198 to take your call now. Call 800-421-5198. That's 800-421-5198. Again, 800-421-5198.
Hey, this is Dylan and Steven from Defenders of American Exceptionalism, here to give you the facts about hydration.
Thirst pains are real. Chronic joint pains, headaches, and ulcers can often spell dehydration. Water's needed to carry acidic waste away from the cells, and when we're dehydrated, these wastes don't get carried away, leading our nerves to interpret it as pain.
If you're tired, it may be dehydration. One study found that a mere drop in water levels in the body can cause a 25 to 30% loss in energy. Even a 3% drop can cause fuzzy thinking, brain fog, and a slower metabolism.
How do you remedy this? Some people may ask.
Earthwater. Go to earthwater.com/DOAE show to get yours now.
These bottles are packed with 70 plus trace minerals, 9.5 pH balance, no carbs, sugars, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, chemicals, or calories.
It's organic, gluten-free, and vegan as well because it's, well, you know, water.
And with its high active carbon and molecular oxygen levels and antioxidants, it will hydrate you the way to a better life.
That's earthwater.com/DOAE show to get your bottles today.
Earthwater.com/DOAE show.
You have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158.
You shouldn't be reading stories intermittently between the shots, man. That's really not like others. You shouldn't read other stories from other things.
It was there, and I like, oh, what does this say? Oh,
look at this. What are you doing?
Can't help it. I can't help it.
Stop it.
We're not doing it, but just for giggles' sake, here, y'all gnaw on this for just a second. We might dive into this when I come back. Just as a headline, I'm going to leave it here. Mila Kunis admits she lives in a bubble. Quote, I didn't even know there was an opposing side on abortion. End quote.
I'm going to give you about 5 seconds.
Y'all enjoy.
4, 3, 2. Exclusive pro-life professors. Hilarious response to being turned away by a California university.
Yes, this is from the Daily Wire. California State University San Marcos informed a pro-life student organization last year that it wouldn't help pay for the group to host Mike S. Sanders, a pro-life criminology professor from the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, and a Daily Wire contributor.
Correction. Mike S. Adams.
Adams, what did I say?
Sanders.
The hell?
I don't know.
Wow.
In response.
This is why I should be wearing my glasses, apparently.
Yes, I think you need to wear your glasses.
Shut up. Either that or I don't have enough room. Anyway.
Oof.
Yeah. Lawsuit against... That's stayed out of a hot mic. Let's edit that out. Right.
All right.
Let's see. In response, Adams pointed the student group to Alliance Defending Freedom, a conservative Christian nonprofit organization which has taken legal action against the university. In an interview with Daily Wire, which is where we're reading this article from, by the way, Adams demonstrated why he has become a pro-free speech force to be reckoned with in academia, and why so many conservatives love him so.
They love him so.
They do. The lawsuit against CSU at SM stems from an all-too-familiar sequence of events. A conservative group, Students for Life, asked the Student Association to use funds provided by the student activity fee to help host the conservative speaker, Adams, so he could express his views on abortion at the Students for Life event. The request was denied.
See, the ADF maintains that the problem with the decision is that it reveals a double standard that constitutes viewpoint discrimination against pro-life students.
Huh.
Here's a little bit from the report from Sarah Kramer. Students for Life cannot receive more than $500 in funding per semester and cannot use that funding for speakers. But Students for Life President Nathan Apodaca,
Nailed it. Like a native.
got it, knew that this was not the case for a handful of favored student groups on campus. For example, the Gender Equality Center and the LGBTQA Pride.
Wait, who?
The Gender Equality Center and the LGBTQA Pride Center.
Was that Canadian?
Receives more than $296,000
Whoa!
in student activity funding combined, and regularly use those funds to bring outside speakers and hosts such events as Kink 101.
Wait.
A workshop and discussion about bondage, dominance, sadism, and masochism.
Oh, because that's... Oh, my God.
What?
You,
So this is the BDSM, not the BDS movement, but the BDSM. See, there's a big difference.
oh, yeah. So,
Although
like, it's like day and night difference. I'm seeing it.
No, you do know the difference, right? The BDS movement?
I've heard this joke, and I'm not falling for it.
No, it's not a joke.
No, you're not suckering me into this. So check this out. So here's the thing. People are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on degrees, and this is the courses they're taking.
Yeah, well, no, this isn't a course they're taking. This is extracurricular.
Yeah, but they're paying to go to the school.
Yes.
Thousands of dollars.
Yes.
For a degree they're not going to use.
Yes.
To learn this as an extracurricular.
Kink 101.
Kink 101.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, it is what it is. You really don't know what the BDS versus BDSM?
I'm not falling for this. You're not suckered me into this now.
Dude, BDS is actually a movement against Israel. The BDS movement,
Never
boycott, divest.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah,
remember
we
now.
made the joke about BDSM
Yeah, that's
correlation for a
right.
long time, but
I got worried there for a moment. No,
you
you're
really
right.
thought I was going into something really
I
bad,
really
weren't you?
did. Because I know you. Given the opportunity, we would have fallen into that trap.
But I didn't go there.
Nay, I am not falling for your whims.
By the way, it is a trap. Sorry, just wanted to.
So horrible.
It's a trap.
Anyway. So, yep, another, by my calculations, quote, the $75 per student activity fee spread across 17,000 students at the San Marcos campus raises about $1.3 million annually for the university, said Adams.
Yeah, and speaking of,
So I have plenty of money to do this, and they're just being...
tons. They got tons of money, and they don't care.
Nope.
So getting away
Shocker.
from administration and then going to the regular people, just so you know, people don't want to date transgender people. And no, that's not a transphobic thing. It's actually a poll. Sorry.
God, this is so bad. As you know, we all love studies here.
Yes.
And a new study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationship. Wow. Okay. Found that an overwhelming majority of folks wouldn't date a transgender person, but
they
wish
knew.
to date a person of the sex and corresponding gender that they are attracted to. When the study is broke down further, a near majority of those who claimed they would date a trans person did so in relation to their biological sexual orientation, not in line with the gender of the trans person believes himself to be. In other words, people generally only wish to date people who belong to the sex that they want to date.
Huh.
Ta-da!
Isn't that special?
Who'da thunk it?
Who'da thunk?
So basically, you are going to date who you're attracted to, and it has nothing to do with anything social.
Okay.
Or at least not the artificial construct, the social construct that they're trying to make it out to be.
Okay.
Yeah, the study asked some 958 participants.
That's actually pretty good.
951 cisgender,
Wow.
people who identify as the sex and gender they biologically are.
Well, first off, I'm sorry. 951 cisgender out of 958. By the way, cisgender, he just explained it. That is actually an accurate representation of people who are that's actually overpopulating on the transgender side.
Well, yeah, because there are 7 transgender people that were asked.
Right. 951 out of 958 that's actually on the low side, on the high side, putting more transgenders than there are in the actual populace.
Oh, yeah, because here's the drill. 7 transgender people were ranging from the ages of 18 to 81.
Really?
Which gender they would consider dating. Cis male, cis female, trans female, and or gender queer.
Okay.
In total,
So-
only 12% of those surveyed said that they had dated a trans male or trans female.
Okay.
When looking at those who identified as straight, only 1.8% of the females and 3.3% of the males said that they dated a trans person. The numbers are also low for those who identify or not, who do not identify as straight. Only 11.5% of the males and 29% of the females were, quote, trans-inclusive in their dating preferences. Close look at these numbers, and you can see the larger divide of the attraction is based on sex, not the ambiguous progressive definition of gender.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
basically what it's saying is that these people want to
I think
copulate with somebody who is of the actual opposite sex
Well,
most
no.
of the time, or at least of the preferred sex of the original preferred sex that they enjoy copulating with.
God, there's so many words. No, I can sum it up a little bit faster. The heart wants what the heart wants. And in this case, the body wants what the body wants.
Because it's not about the heart; it's about the body. In this
Well,
case.
yeah, but my point stands though. It has nothing to do with you know socially you're providing yourself to be a male instead of a female, and you had this cut off and this attached, and then no, if you're attracted to the person, then you will be with them,
Right.
and if you're not,
Then you will not.
You're not.
Right. And if you feel like you are attracted to somebody, and then you find out later, before you do something, that person isn't the person that you thought they were,
Yeah.
you suddenly aren't attracted to them anymore.
Yes. Or you might be. Who knows?
Who knows? But most of the time, you feel like you've been robbed or cheated.
Yes. And it has nothing to do with, I just don't like trans people.
No, it's a sacred thing that you do.
It's like, I was going to say, but it's like, do you like milk chocolate or do you like dark chocolate? Do you like chocolate at all?
That's asexual.
That's a whole other discussion for another night.
Not talking about that.
Guys, we're going to have to go. Music's playing and we ain't doing 2 hours. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for everything. Hanging out. Go to doaeshow.com for everything that is Defenders. So many things there. Check out our shop. Pick up something. T-shirt. Yoga pants. I want somebody to buy yoga pants.
You really do, don't you?
Just to see it happen.
Somebody buy the yoga pants just so we can see somebody buy the yoga pants, please.
Yeah, I don't
because
care.
it's amazing.
It's
Ladies.
just as funny.
Ladies.
It's funny. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see y'all next time. Stay
Bye-bye.
tuned. Bye.